presenter, each person who, or even group that participated today, a masterful job. They all deserve a round of applause. And again, we can't say thank you enough to Mr. Crocker and the staff, the team here at Petersburg Public Library. Great job, excellent job. We appreciate you and everything that you've done to make this a wonderful afternoon as we celebrate our heritage, our history. And we want to encourage not only those of you who are seated, but even those who are watching, to visit the library as often as possible to learn more about not only just history, but certainly our own history. We speak too much about this one, and the other, don't know our history. A lot of us don't know our own history. So let's spend some quality time here at the library and obtain more information and education. Thank you for allowing me to be your MC for the afternoon. My name is Cavell Phillips, 1065 The Beat, home of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. At this time, we ask that Councilwoman Treska Wilson Smith will come with closing remarks. Certainly, she's known, loved, and revered here in our city. And again, we thank you so much for these closing remarks. Let's give her a hand as she comes.
Didn't we have a good time? Wasn't this awesome? This was just excellent. I have to say thank you to all of you who are here. Thank you to all of you who participated. Thank you to Dr. Cavell Phillips for moderating. Thank you to Mr. Wayne Crocker, a longtime friend, but I will at least say he's younger than me. I'll give him that much. Thank you to our Parks and Recreation Department, and thank you to Dominion Energy. Thank you to all of you. Now, when we say we're going to celebrate our African, you might wonder, well, I didn't see the history part. Because you think of history, of course, as something that happened in the past, and you are correct. And Petersburg is full of it. Oh my God, we're full of it. Do you know the very first African-American mayor for the state of Virginia came from Petersburg? Do you know the very first African-American female mayor in Virginia came from Petersburg? Do you know the very first elementary school for the African-American children was in Petersburg and is still standing at Josby Cook School? Are you familiar with the sit-in at the old library on Sycamore Street? Do you know the history of where you live? We could not begin to put it all in one capsule to give to you in a program. So instead of presenting to you what we really wanted to do, to present some of the old history to you, we thought about putting you on a trolley and riding you around, let you see. Virginia Avenue School is where Moses Malone used to play basketball. Did you know that? He's the only athlete that went straight from high school to play professional ball, right here from Petersburg. Did you know about Peabody High School? First African-American high school for African-Americans, right here in Petersburg. There is so much here. Did you know the very first African-American appellate judge in the state of Virginia, Judge Roger Lee Gregory, grew up on North Carolina Avenue. His house is still there. History is in this city. This city is so rich in African-American history. But on today, you don't see those things, and that's all right, because you know what we did? Today, we made history. Now, we didn't celebrate those in the past, but mark my word, that young lady that did that poetry, one of these days, the President of the United States will have her there reading her poems. One of these days, that choir from Petersburg High School, you'll look out and say, I know him or I know her. They sang at that event at the library. All of the talent that we had here today means so much. And it is what happens when people make history. We are making history. And the doctor that was here, This is National Heart Health Safety Month, Heart Health Month. So that was so befitting to us. Because, yeah, Dr. Marcy, because our history shows us that Sunday evenings, I'll be truthful, it showed me. Sunday evenings was a fried chicken breast, a fried chicken wing, collard greens, mashed potatoes piled so high you can't see over them, 2 big rolls my grandmother made, and when you got dessert, it was cake, ice cream, and Jell-O all on the same plate. We're learning a new way. We're learning to make new history so that in time, when times go on, we will remember the history of Petersburg, Virginia, and her citizens. I thank you all again for coming. I thank you so much for being here. And let's give our Recreation Department a big applause. Let's give Mr. Wayne Crocker a big applause. Dr. Cavell Phillips, everyone who participated in the program, thank you all and be safe.